She didn't care about the consequences. She gave me growth inhibitors without a second thought and even wrapped my chest tightly with bandages to keep me looking small. I thought my life was already miserable enough. But then, she pushed me into an even darker abyss. My mom abruptly ended the live stream, leaving the viewers on the other side confused. What's going on? Why did the stream suddenly cut off? I wasn't done watching my sweet little angel. She turned to me, her face cold and unforgiving, and slapped me hard across the face. You clumsy idiot. You couldn't even boil water without burning yourself. Do you want people to figure out what a mess you are with that miserable expression on your face? Sweat beaded on my forehead as I bit down hard on my pale lips. The burning pain in my foot was unbearable, and my vision started to blur. I grabbed onto her hand, pleading, "Mom, my foot hurts. It really hurts." She yanked her hand away, her expression indifferent. You think I care? Do you know how much money I just lost because we had to stop the live stream? Her voice was a blur of irritation in my ears as the pain overwhelmed me. I couldn't hold on any longer and passed out. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. My mom was still there, holding up her phone, recording me lying on the hospital bed. She spoke to her audience in a concerned tone. Sorry for cutting the stream earlier. Little Anna accidentally burned her foot with hot water and fainted. Poor thing is still lying here in the hospital bed. As expected, the comment section quickly filled with messages of concern and sympathy. My poor sweet Anna. She got burned? Will it leave a scar? She needs to rest and recover. Did Anna cry? Even a little splash of hot water makes me scream, let alone something like that. Reading this, my mom leaned in and pinched the tender skin at my waist, hard. Tears welled up in my eyes instantly, spilling over as I tried to hold back a sob. The comment section exploded again. Anna's crying. My heart is breaking for her. Don't cry, sweetie. My mom sighed dramatically, putting on her best exhausted expression for the camera. Anna needs to rest now, so we'll end the live stream here today. Thank you all for your love and support. She ended the stream and immediately dropped her act. The cold, calculating look returned to her eyes, but there was also a glimmer of satisfaction. She patted my head the way a loving mother might, but her words were anything but comforting. Not bad, Anna. I didn't expect this to work so well. Your little hospital stunt really brought in more fans. Good job. I forced a weak smile, but it probably looked worse than crying. My parents divorced when I was young, and my mom got custody of me. When I was 11, she stumbled upon a live stream where someone was selling homemade goods. She watched in awe as the influencer raked in money effortlessly. That night, she quit her job. Her new goal? To turn me into a cooking prodigy and make me the next viral sensation. At first, I frowned and resisted. But my mom knew how to get what she wanted. Her eyes would fill with tears, and she'd say things like, Anna, do you have any idea how hard it's been for me to raise you alone all these years? Do you know how much I've suffered? This is our big break. If I can make this work, I can finally turn our lives around. If you really care about your mom, you'll listen to me, won't you? Looking at my mom, I swallowed back the words I wanted to say. And just like that, my high-achieving, soon-to-be middle school self was pulled out of school by my mom, who was absolutely thrilled about her decision. My mind felt hazy. I vaguely remember a doctor standing nearby. Ma'am, your child is stable now, the doctor said. There are other patients waiting for this bed. If you keep occupying it unnecessarily, someone else won't get the treatment they need. She was politely trying to convince my mom to discharge me. But my mom wasn't having it. She planted her hands on her hips, pointed a finger at the doctor, and started yelling. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Are you seriously kicking a patient out of the hospital? Where's your compassion? Did you lose your humanity along with your medical ethics? The doctor frowned at her nonsense but eventually walked away, clearly unwilling to argue further. As soon as the doctor left, my mom smirked, looking smug and victorious. The area around my hospital bed was crowded with fruit baskets and flower arrangements, all sent by my fans. She grabbed a plum from one of the baskets and popped it into her mouth. Pretty nice, huh? Just lying there while I'm out here killing myself for you. Do you know how hard it is for me? Pretending to be you, thanking fans, entertaining visitors? My back's practically broken. Then her tone softened as she reached out to stroke my hair. But it's all for you, sweetheart. Everything I do is for you. The money we're earning? It's all going to be spent on you. You'll remember how much I've done for you, won't you? I lowered my gaze, my eyes dull and lifeless. This wasn't what I wanted. I didn't want fans. I didn't want attention. I just wanted to live a quiet, normal life. As the hype around my injury finally died down, my mom declared it was time to get back to work. The hospital staff, probably relieved to see us go, cheerfully sent us off. The moment we got home, my mom tossed a cookbook at me. "Learn this recipe," she ordered. "Don't even think about sleeping tonight if you don't get it right." I caught the book out of habit. This was nothing new to me. But when I flipped it open, my eyes widened in shock. The recipe was for sweet and sour fish, a dish that requires years of knife skills and precise temperature control to perfect. "Mom, can I learn something else instead?" I asked, my voice trembling. She glared at me, her eyes sharp and unyielding. "Why? Our fans love this stuff. They're the reason we're making money. If they want sweet and sour fish, you'll make sweet and sour fish. Stop complaining." I clenched the recipe tightly in my hands. If they told me to die, would I have to do that too? That night, I felt like I was losing my mind. Every word in the recipe burned itself into my brain. I moved like a machine, repeating the same motions over and over again. Chopping onions, ginger, and garlic. Scaling fish. 10, 20, 30 fish. My hands turned pale from soaking in water for so long. The sharp edges of the fish scales left cuts all over my fingers, blood dripping down onto the cutting board. But I couldn't stop. My mom stood right next to me, watching my every move like a hawk. She let out a loud yawn. "You're so useless. You're the reason your poor mother can't get any sleep. God, I'm exhausted." Her words startled me, and my knife slipped, slicing into my hand. She rushed over immediately, grabbing my hand to inspect the wound.